Nation, Sanmanan Bafetu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQB. Now, in today's video, guys, the things that I think you guys need to know about. Obviously, we're gonna be talking about that, and also, I just want you guys, from my side of things, I think we should just forget, in terms of Feisal Salum and also Fawaz Basadien, which obviously I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying we should forget about them. But firstly, let me just quickly jump onto the update in terms of this player, George Matlou, George Matlou, which you can see from the screen before. Umjita has been given a contract extension, which it is a how much? It's a one year probably contract, because a short-term contract. Bangasho ukuthi like it's for how long wenzakalane, but definitely it is guys a short-term contract. So yeah, Kaizer they did not want to keep him, but they ended up seeing with no, they will have to make sure to umjita, because at the end of the day they are playing CAF confederations, and they will need each and every player that will be available so that they can be able to do what they want to do with the CAF confederations. And then we look at players like Fawaz Basadien, for example. Let me just quickly start with the Fawaz Basadien because recently agent yake, which is Pasha Michaels, I'm pronunciation, because I've always had a problem with the pronunciation of Pasha Michaels. Now, yeah, she just confirmed definitely there's more interest for Umjita, Fawaz Basadien, and Kumbule. I told you guys you would know. If Kaizer they're truly serious with Fawaz Basadien, then definitely they will sign him Magfigure the 1st of July. But it's really a first, now it's the 3rd. So definitely they shifted their focus, and they focused on this new guy that they've just brought in, which is Onkanyiso Shinga. That is the player that Ngashuti replace Fawaz Basadien. Now you look at those two players. We have Fawaz Basadien, we have Oswinapolis. Both those players told their agents, no, guys, Tina, we want to play for this big team in Mzansi, Kaizer Chiefs. That is the team that we want to go and play for. But at the end of the day, things did not happen that way. With Oswinapolis, we do know Chairman Yake never wanted the guy to play for Kaizer Chiefs, and not just Kaizer Chiefs, but also even internationally. He just wanted him to be there at Orlando Pirates, and to his wishes, he got them, because at the end of the day, Oswinapolis did want to leave Polokwane City. There's a lot of players who want to leave Polokwane City, but unfortunately, only Opolis so far has managed to break free from whatever it is that is happening at Polokwane City. But the boss did not want him to go to any club other than this team, which is the Orlando Pirates. No Dr. Ivan Kaizer, but anyways, it is what it is. And then we move on. We look at Fawaz Basadien. Now, Pasha Michaels yesterday confirmed. She said something like this: yes, it's true that we've received what I could describe as a bid from 2 North African clubs for Fawaz Basadien. We would consider any offer that can take the player to the next level, but we won't be jumping. I do also like to remind interested parties that Fawaz is under contract at Stellis, and they still hold all the cards. And then she further said the North African proposal is quite lucrative though. So guys, that's something that I think we need to discuss, especially on this video. Lance David said something with Ushilo also in police with the Kaizer Chiefs, and Kaizer Chiefs came through. They made the offer. Everything was proper. Everything was good, guys. Decidedly too, I don't think I'm going to blame Kaizer Chiefs, because at the end of the day, we do also police. The boss agreed and everything, but as Kaizer Chiefs, so he was just agreeing just to pass the time, as you understand. So when we were supposed to put in the money and everything so that we can be able to get the player and to sign the contract, 2 wanyamala nomchita. It was even confirmed by Abomazola Jemulefe. You know, everyone was on that case. We talked about it. Fine. We look at Ulens David. I think there's something that he, as an agent, I'm not saying it is the case, but from my side of things, there's something those agents are probably doing. I think they're looking for better offers in terms of their players, to be honest, because at the end of the day, how much the player is getting paid also will reflect on how much the agent is getting, especially Ama cards. Also, Ama agent will be getting those cards. So they look at the deals and they be like, okay, because I remember Opasia Michaels, when she was being interviewed, I think it was Wandile, if I'm not mistaken, she said no, obviously the deal from Kaizer Chiefs and everything, it looks okay but probably you guys even said it in my comments that no, it does look like Opasha does not want or Basadien to go to Kaizer Chiefs, which it is what it is. But at the end of the day, if now if Kaizer Chiefs was being disrupted by the fact that Basadien had to, you know, they had to pay a lot of money for him. Now immediately, because at the end of the day, the contract being binder so that he cannot be able to be a better or a cheaper player. I say echo, and with the teams from up north saying with no, we are interested in Fawaz Basadien, even though he's contracted to Stellenbosch FC Tines Yamfuna, then it shows you that Magazo Hamba manje, and then he moves to another club, not the club that he wanted, but obviously he still do want to move Magazo Hamba. Then it will show you definitely it's not just, you know, PSL teams, but also I can say definitely probably number agents, they do stand in the way of the players. You look at a player like Ethan Cheslate, straight to Mike Markups, and I don't think Mike wanted this player at Nashorana, but straight with Ethan, but no, that is the team that I want, and that is the team I'm going for. And it was simpler for him because Kaizer just were interested, and also I tell Mike Magaba, no guys, there's this player who wants to play for you. The deal became easy, but Ukumbule, he said on his interview, there were teams that were interested. Sundowns was interested, Orlando Pirates was interested, but the guy chose Ilona, Kaizer Chiefs, and it was easy for him to do so because he was becoming a free agent, and he set his, you know, heart ablaze from the start, from the beginning of the time with no. That is the team that I'm going for. And with those other players, I feel like they made mistakes in my side, but anyways, it's fine. I think I'm happy with what Kaizer Chiefs are doing, because at the end of the day, truth be told, we cannot have each and every player that we are looking for. And yeah, I understand, especially on the PSL market. So Kumbule, we've had long interest. We even signed Bradley Cross that you see on the screen because we wanted Fawaz Basadien, but we could not get him. At the end of the day, I feel like it was not just Stellenbosch standing in the way, but also I feel like the agent herself was also standing in the way. But anyways, those are just my thoughts, nothing true but fair. I'm not accusing anyone, I'm just thinking out loud. But anyways, we move on. We look at Feisal Salum, guys. Feitoto is another player who wants to join Kaizer Chiefs, with only the problem Tina as the club. So now here I can blame the club, because at the end of the day, Kaizer Chiefs, they have a certain way of doing things. So they feel like they want, you know, sacrifice to make sure they sign that guy. So that is the problem that we are currently facing. And yes, Nyaguzwa in the foreign sport, but at the end of the day, we have to be honest, guys. If the club, us Kaizer Chiefs, is not willing to pay that amount that is being asked for by Azam FC, that is the problem. Even though the player does want to come to Kaizer Chiefs, at the end of the day, we do have to look at, you know, the club itself. Okay, what are they doing to make sure that they secure the services of Feisal Salum? But for now, as I've said, guys, I think it's high time we just forget about these players, because at the end of the day, Kaizer Chiefs did sign, and signing Ethan Chislett, and also signing a centre forward, and also signing, Oshinga, with other players that they have signed. It shows you, they've, changed their direction. Even now, they made a U-turn on George Matlou. They wanted to release the guy, but now they're thinking, if we release him, and we didn't even get the player that we thought we were going to get, like Feisal Salum, how are we going to survive, going into CAF confederations? Now they decided, no, let's just give him a contract extension. So these are the reasons I feel like we should forget about Feisal Salum. If it's sign, I think it will be in the future, because after this, he will leave Azam FC as a free agent. That's one thing I'm certain of, because the offers that Azam FC want for this player, it's ridiculous. And I understand sometimes it's ridiculous because once Kaizer is interested in that player, the prices tend to go up a little bit. Yes, not too much, but a little bit. They tend to be a bit higher. But anyways, guys, you can let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Please, 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 and like any video perfect. Let me just quickly jump to our comment and then we will move from there. Mandla says, is Marco and Monyane part of those 5 players who are yet to be announced? Yes, I believe so. I'm not too sure whether it's 5 players, but yes, I do believe they are still part of the players. Now, Kaizer Chiefs are very smart. They know how to do things. The other players, they might not announce them now, because at the end of the day, they did announce players who would come. The fans, us as fans, we are calmed now. We are like, okay, it's fine. We see they're doing their work. And the players that they're going to announce, I think they're going to announce the day next month, probably July 26, Masodlala, the game that we're going to play against Elon. I'm just thinking, I'm not too sure, guys. It's nothing that is confirmed. I'm just thinking from my perspective. I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, they are going to announce then, but not after, before, but not after that game. And then we look to Vela. It's a possibility. It's a huge possibility. It can happen, guys. Can happen. Bulukwana City can get relegated, because at the end of the day, teams who tend to think they are better than everyone else, they end up there at the bottom. I've seen Nabo Supersport United. I've seen teams come and go. Like, it is what it is, Buffet. Do not come to this league thinking you're better than everyone else. You will be humbled. But yeah, that is true, guys. And then Tulufelo or like QP, it's one dealer. One dealer, my brother. Thank you so much. It's been a while. Oh, it's been a minute, guys. Like the video, please, please, please do make sure that you like the video. As I've said, let's just forget about Fawaz Basadien, Feisal Salum. We took in the edition of the squad. Matlou, I think they made that 1 year contract, if it's 1 year, because they say it's a short-term deal. But okay, Naranjani, we've made agreement with Feisal Salum. Maybe Makpela Leo contract George Matlou, they will jump at the opportunity to sign Feisal Salum, and then we release George Matlou, we bring in Feisal Salum. I don't know, but that's what I think. I'm not saying, guys, please, Ninga Texas, QP said this because it was something that was confirmed. I'm just thinking from my side of things. It's okay. It might be the possibility they're doing this because they want to do that. You understand? So yes, we've seen a lot of players. About Edson Castillo. I think he's going to be released now. Makpeli contract. So definitely they will be looking to sign more players. Ever since the players, Ashley Dupreez as a center forward, they are looking for a center forward. Despite signing this new striker, they are looking for another center forward, and also they are looking for a center back, apparently, for some reason. So yeah, and then moving on. True QP, we just need to forget even Usaling. But Usaling was pendula. They don't want to give us the answers, but there must be something that is cooking. Mara, well, as you say, Mandla, I think maybe we should just forget and then spawn what is going to happen with the current squad that we have. I think it's high time we tried to see what is going to happen with the current squad. Guys, please, number 2 lana, number 2, because I haven't seen number 2. Number two. Corner replacement Salum, Utabang Pete, which I don't think they're going to sign him. But maybe maybe let's just wait and see. Khumbule, we've even heard what Arsenal available, it's a done deal, but nothing has been confirmed. And it was coming from Unplayable Zete, and you look at Unplayable Zete, but Orlando Pirates has signed Oswinapolis. But you show back then, I think around January or August last year, people thought they would know Ilona Unplayable Zete, John Baba Shoganji, those are lies, which they were not completely lies. I mean, I understood. They made an agreement, guys. They were supposed to. They made an agreement, but you know, you will get the player at the end of the season, which is something that is happening currently. And yeah, guys, please like the video, as if you send about 100 likes, so we still have to wait and see how things are going to happen. But so far, but wait, it's just hope. It's just hope. And then moving on, hi QP, the problem is other media platforms and some Chiefs supporters by linking Chiefs with players that the management is not interested in them. Yeah, that is true, but sometimes there are players who we do know definitely Kaizer Chiefs are interested in. They just end up not signing them. Clement Mzize, they were interested in him, but they did not sign him because of the price and everything. And also young Africans resisting to sell that player. And if you hear someone saying, no, Kaizer just wanted to sign Clement Mzize, you will think it's not true, because they did not get him. They did not get that player. So they do not talk, about the players that they want to sign. I mean, I'm happy with the team that I'm following. I'm sorry to say this guy is one of my players with Liverpool has just passed away in a car accident. I think I feel like it's something that it's but anyways, it's fine. We're not there. I do not want to talk about that. So you look at that team has a way of doing things. They make sure that whenever they're looking for a player, they try, before announcing and everything, they try to say, no, we are looking for this player. What do you think about this player being added to the squad? Even if the opinion of the fans doesn't matter, they just bring you in along those things so that no, definitely it is the team that is interested, not just someone linking the team with that player. You understand? So that is what I mostly happy about that team. I wish Kaizer just could be doing such also now, but at the end of the day, we know it's not going to be possible, because Bona, they use the thing that player is contracted, so we can't be talking about that player. But talking about the player is not a problem, because you are interested, you show the interest, you say, no, we want this player. You understand? You're just showing interest. You're not disrespecting anyone. You're not saying, no, we want to sign this player. No, we want the player. We are interested. It's just like making inquiries, and then you bring the fans along, and then okay, Kaizer Chiefs are interested in signing that guy. Even when the deal falls apart, we know, no, they've tried. They wanted to sign the guy. It did not go through. You understand? So that is something I wish they can do more at our club, because something they're not doing, and that's why we end up having a lot of links of Kaizer Chiefs players and in a lot of players, even Abokeshas Mailula. I'm not too sure whether Kaizer just wanted this guy, but there's always links, and you can see the links. Even now, you've seen how he said, he prefers Mamelodi Sundowns, that his first